Okay, let's get started here. Actually, oh, I can't go past this. Okay. I was gonna see what was going on with this guy, but yeah. Anyways, yeah. Let's do the battle for Peyston here. It says the walled city of Peyston is under Zenoiran command, led by the Heaven's Wing Knight, Fedokia. The liberation must now set forth to free the city's people from their oppressors. So this is your response. Then you leave me no challenge, or no choice. I accept your challenge. Is this really it? Seems like I was expecting like a bigger battle. Guess not.
Order must be preserved. Allow me.
The time is at hand. At hand. To me. You face me. Victory grows ever closer. We march. The path is set.
Plunk. Alright, well.
Come then.
It's looking like they really want you to take a flying unit into there, but
never in doubt. Your demise. Reason rules the day.
We march.
Any kind of items that can do anything for us here? White feather. I don't think a bomb would do anything for us. Yeah, it's looking like that's not gonna work out. Yeah, and I can't use teleport because I don't have enough valor points. Alright, well, it looks like we're just kinda
Your orders?
I mean, I might be able to just take him down with
Allow me.
her unit, but
Falling back then.
let's see if Fran's unit could
Nowhere is
do
too
the
far.
trick. Yeah, Fran's unit will do a lot better. Oh, well.
At your service.
It doesn't... Oh, well, actually, there we go. That'll work.
Nowhere is too far.
2 units smashing the gates is a lot faster. There, it goes down.
There is time yet to claim victory.
Well, that was
Your villainy ends here.
something new that I learned.
A fine bout.
Kind of silly that the flying unit just decides to bash itself against the gate, though, instead of flying over, but alright,
You
whatever.
face me.
Okay, let's see how this goes.
Continue your heedless march into Albion lands, and I shall stand against you at every turn.
Okay. Deal.
You can do it.
I shall bear it.
Focus your mind.
Careful now. Tis yours now.
Oh, interesting. They like transfer their afflictions to other people. indeed.
My end approaches.
I have been very impressed by the Breaker in this game. I think that might be my favorite, like, DPS class. If there are such a thing as DPS classes in this game. Just the ability to pretty much ignore physical defense is nuts. It just completely nullifies tanks. And I would argue probably a little bit better than magic does, right? Because I mean, magic is good in everything, but they're usually the casters are pretty slow. So although I guess also the Breaker is a little on the slow side. It's just she's also you know, buffing herself up every time that somebody gets attacked. So she can, you know, really do some big hits.
An impressive show of strength, Sir Elaine.
Tell me, Fedokia, why did you lie to us? Your people surely seek respite from the suffering of Zenoiran rule.
You have the wrong of it. When the Empire came forth and began violating our land, I fought back with every ounce of my being. I was prepared to oppose their rule until our final soldier fell. As were my people. They stood by me and risked their very lives in defending this sacred ground. But 6 months passed, and then a year. The pain of a citizenry besieged grew fiercer and fiercer, until at last there came the breaking point. On that day, my own subjects kidnapped my son and demanded we lay down our arms.
That's horrible.
Yet it only worsened from there. By Zenoiran orders, they massacred my child and offered his corpse as a sacrifice to our new masters.
Barbarians!
I was well prepared to follow him beyond the veil of death, but Zenoira had no interest in executing me. They chose to leave me in power, to exploit my rage and my despair for their own nefarious purposes. So, I bent to the will of my people, and the path they chose to walk was that of subjugation.
Lord Fedokia. You might not realize this, but we've met before. Years ago when I was just a young girl. Your son and I were quite close, in fact. As for you, I remember a man of great integrity, great warmth. And though we were too young to understand much of it, you spoke often of the true makings of a lord, of the love such a role requires.
Yes, I recognize you now. You have grown so much since I saw you last. The time has finally come to see my son once again.
Alright, well, maybe this is obvious, but we're gonna rescue him.
Not while you can still honor his memory. If you would, Scarlet.
Well, apparently all Scarlet could manage were some thoughts and prayers. Savage. Here's my mission is yet unfulfilled. Allow me to accompany you for the sake of all those who dare to dream of a brighter future. Alright, feather shields are defensive-oriented warriors that are highly resistant to magic attacks. Must admit, you're just as impressive as the rumors claim. Perhaps our fortunes are finally shifting for the better. Dragon's Roar allows us to lower the enemy's initiative at the start of battle. Hence, we pair well with allies who have low initiative themselves. Shall I show you? Remember, the lower the enemy's initiative, then overwhelm them in one fell swoop. And of course, I shall remain here in case you ever wish to test yourself again. Wasn't much of a test there, buddy. Oh, look at this city. Needs a bunch of deliveries, too. Fingers crossed for no goat milk. Skip that. Oh, and there we run into the goat milk. Alright, let's see if any have respawned. I think there was some up here, right? I actually don't even know if the goats do respawn or not. Well, certainly not yet, but I also don't know if I've done 3 battles since the last time that I fed any goats. I might have to test that off screen. I'll go do a battle and just see if they'll pop back up. Well, actually, let's do some other stuff here real quick. Alright, so we've got the Hunter's Halberd. Follow-up skills do 20 or plus 20 damage and crit rate 10%.
May the Father bless
Crane Bow has triple shatter. Attack 3 enemies, inflicts physical attack minus 50% and magic attack minus 50%. Okay, so that's cool.
May the Father bless you.
Cleric's Cane. I've actually already got one of those apparently. This has protection. This is reduced damage taken by a roll of allies by 50% for 1 attack. Also, the base PP on that is +1.
May the Father
That's
bless
pretty
you.
cool. Oh, and here I'm gonna run out of cash.
May the Father bless
Yeah, I'll go do some. I'll do some random encounter or some like sigil battles so that I can get some more funds. But let's take a look at what we can do here in terms of exploration. I'll just skip this. That's gonna get us some more star iron. I should actually go turn some of those in. We're getting close to the capital city, Bisphane Basilica, and the township that surrounds it. You sit tight. I'll go take a look around. Doubt this will come as a shock, but they've got soldiers patrolling the entire region. What we'll need to do is first cross Valley Shallow Bridge. Valley Shallow Bridge? Okay, Valley Shallow Bridge. Wow. And get our hands on Fort King's Rock there. Speaking of which, I managed to capture a couple of guards on my way back. Bet they'll be able to tell us more. Leave such interrogations to me, my prince. In the meantime, I suggest you prepare for the impending battle.
According to the captives, all decisions regarding the deployment of soldiers come directly from the Pontifex himself.
Yet Galerius claimed the man was dead.
The Pontificate is a hereditary station, meaning the next in line takes the mitre when their forebear passes. Thus, we can almost assuredly assume an heir has ascended to the role.
I don't believe that's likely.
Then perhaps Galerius was lying. Such simple deception is far from beneath him.
Hey, not to butt in, but... Isn't Scarlet supposed to be the new Pontifex?
Why would you think such a thing?
Well, the two of you have been acting real weird ever since we got to Albion. I was gonna come ask why when I overheard you talking about it. Sorry, I wasn't trying to pry.
Does he speak true?
He does. I'm sorry for hiding it from you all. Pontifex Errant only has one descendant, and that's me.
How long have you known, Elaine?
Since the sanctuary in Cornea, in the eyes of the Orthodoxy, Scarlet would rightfully take over in the case of Iran's passing.
Which means Galerius did lie. It appears the Pontifex still lives and is dictating every move Albion's forces make.
It's possible, yes. But our only hope of learning the truth will lie in infiltrating the pontifical chambers.
Then let me do it.
Not when Zenoira's got the church dancing to their tune. It's too risky.
Maybe so. But I'm his daughter. And I won't let you stop me from seeing what's become of him.
It's true that we'd be spared a sacrilegious war were you able to convince him to stand down. Yet we must first determine if he even lives. I know how you feel, Scarlet, but such responsibility can't rest on your shoulders. If Arant truly has passed on, yours would surely be the next life they hope to claim.
So, even a proper scouting mission has failed to uncover the truth.
Indeed, it seems the Basilica's security was far too tight to breach. Though we have recovered word from a few locals who claim they've seen Arant at a distance. And yet, he's made no public appearances of late, citing grave illness as the reason.
Whether or not he truly lives, there will be no avoiding conflict with the arm of the Orthodoxy loyal to Zenoira.
If I may, Your Highness, I suggest we advance on the Basilica with all haste.
Before they can rally reinforcements from the rest of Albion, you mean? I suppose that would forestall an all-out war.
Quite so. And should we manage to bend the trunk of the Orthodoxy toward our cause, its many branches will surely follow suit.
You okay with this, Scarlet?
I've made my peace with whatever it is we have to do. So don't treat me any differently, okay? That goes for you too, Elaine.
That's easy enough to say, but this fight will surely see you cross swords with people you know. Maybe even people you love. I imagine the battle will be a painful one indeed.
What's one moment of pain in the face of a lifetime of suffering under Zenoiran rule? For the people of Albion, I'll do anything it takes.
Very well then. Our destination is set. We march for Albion's capital, and Bisphane Basilica held within.
In that case, we must first secure the bridgehead across the river in the Warnby region.
Prepare to depart at once.
But of course, Your Highness.
A moment, Scarlet. Are you sure you want to go through with this?
To be honest, I'm a bit scared.
I can only imagine.
But praying over the matter will solve nothing. I have to act if I want to see it done. And I plan to do just that.
Oops. Alright, so I think I'm going to test out the whole goat thing. See if I can get them to respawn or not. I don't know if that's how that's gonna work. Oh, never mind, they're right here. Alright, well that solves that little problem. Yeah, this is really dumb how that works. We could have just not done the whole, you know, needing items to feed goats to get, you know, one or, well, yeah, I guess one item at a time. But anyways, let's do these deliveries here. And we'll skip that. Alright, and that is it for the deliveries here. Let's see. Station Chloe
I'll
here.
keep the peace, Your Majesty.
And I think that is pretty much, yeah, that's looking like that's going to be it for now. We'll do, I still haven't done the Unicorn Maiden, or the Maiden thing yet. Probably going to wait until after this region is done to do that, actually. But yeah, anyways, let's... actually, I'm gonna end this one, and we'll do Bound by Sacred Oath in the next one.